Right, so truth be told, I've never been the biggest fan of these cartoon-ish or anime-ish type of games, but once I jumped onto Hi-Fi Rush, the game just blew me away. Now, the footage you're going to see in this video was captured entirely on an Xbox Series S, and it is spoiler-free. Most of the footage is mainly from the first and the second mission. So let me just give you guys a quick rundown of what the game is all about. It is mainly about the music. You play as this kid named Chai, and this kid actually underwent some sort of surgery, or surgery would be a wrong term to use, but he actually underwent some sort of experiment and then in turn had an iPod stuck in his chest. Now this iPod, I'm only calling it an iPod, but it's really not an iPod. So this iPod strings out a rhythmic beat, and this beat keeps him in an entire loop, and pretty much his entire environment is music. Everything you do in this game is focused around that music. Now to top it all off, he gets this robotic arm. The robotic arm is actually pretty cool, not like the ones you get in Deus Ex. Those are pretty cool, but this is way cooler. So this robotic arm strings out this metal rod, which when it's out, it gathers all the materials around him and then turns it into this sort of electric guitar, and then this turns into your primary weapon. So as you progress through the game, you unlock new abilities like the grappling hook, for example, and then you also get a companion in the game. Like very early on in the game, you get a companion. Now, the way the companions work in this game are very different from the way the companions work in, say, a game like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's implemented in a rather unique way. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to experience that once you jump into the game yourself. In a nutshell, I can call this a musical type of game simply because the combos you perform are synced to a beat, and an actual music beat for that matter. And this is an important part of this game. When you jump in, you really have to listen to the music and also pay attention to the surrounding, because pretty much everything around you is jiving to the beat. So you use that to your advantage to land the perfect combos. Now, the combos are actually really decent. It sort of low-key gives me Devil May Cry type of vibes with a dash of music, but you know, that's Devil May Cry. And I would highly recommend playing this game on the hard difficulty, simply because the combos are way more satisfying. It is just way more fun when enemies don't just die on you too quickly, especially the boss fights. Now, the boss fights in this game are actually very satisfying. It's really an old beat 'em up type of game. You guys know the experience that I'm talking about. Oh, and still on the topic of combos, the game has area combos, and they're even way more satisfying with the grappling hook. I actually managed to stay in the air, killing 5 different enemies without actually touching the ground. Like, that's not enough. You actually get to perform tag combos with your companion, and the game also introduces special ability combos, you know, like in God of War when we press L3 and R3 at the same time. Yeah, that also exists in this game. You can actually upgrade this for Chai to perform different type of combos. So apart from the combat system and the gameplay, the game also delivers on the story aspect. It keeps it simple. It does not overstay its welcome. It is straight to the point. The story is legit. It is solid. I highly recommend it. And one more important thing to note, this game is actually free right now on Xbox Game Pass. The game was never marketed heavily. It just one Xbox showcase. They said, oh, here's Hi-Fi Rush. It's available to download right now. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing here, just talking about games and all the stuff that I like, all you gotta do is click the like button, and if you're new here, consider subscribing and go play the game. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.